Welcome to Superchat. Whether you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers and beyond, you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today is Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs. There are a couple of creators who've actually been with us for quite some time, and unless I'm making a mistake, I think it's long overdue to be featuring this channel. They are a really fun couple of creators, and literally, like the channel says, family vlogs. They take us around with them in an excellent vlog style. Now, one of the things I can point out, first of all, it's pure variety on this channel. We feature a different channel every single day here in Superchat based on impact and generosity that I have seen within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, pardon me, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. We do that so that you have the opportunity to meet loyal and dedicated supporters, literally hundreds of them, even when we're not live streaming. And what I typically do when I'm featuring a channel is in the hours or days before they're being featured, I go through a bit of their content all at once. Now, Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs have been with us a long time, so I've been through a lot of videos, hung out with them many times, but, and I see them out supporting other creators all the time as well. But it's only when I sit and watch 3, 4, 5 videos all at once that I really get to pick up on some of the things that I hadn't already noticed. Things that set a creator apart that I can talk about when we feature them. And I'm so happy that I featured this channel today because I was absolutely impressed with what they did with their best of 22 video. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take their best of 21 video right now and put this in a special playlist I have. I call it my catch-up list, so that I can catch up with these creators. It just gives me another piece of content to watch, but I want to see what they did with that. They do an excellent job in a vlogging style with editing, quick cuts. They really show us a lot of detail. We get a great look at both creators. For the most part, they might be indoors, they might be outdoors, and they really share a lot of their life with us. So whether it's the fun things in life that happen and whether it's the not so fun things that they both have been through in the last couple of weeks, forgive me, I'm not laughing, I'm laughing with you, because we saw that if you go through here on their front page, you're going to see a video that I literally just watched that said, what a way to start December off, and you see Mike there with his hand up and bandages on there, and they've got another story to tell in that video. But they'll also take us through Christmas, and I can't say enough about their best of 2022 video, but they always edit just wonderfully. So I'm sure you'll enjoy the content when you get there. I know you'll enjoy the support that you'll get from them after you connect with them. I run into them supporting other creators all the time, and I wish the same for you. So I also noticed that we had some activity in the chat. Now, I know there's quite a few brand new channels in Superchat today, so hopefully you're all feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Chocolate Drop has an inside joke with me. They always call me Mr. Customer Service, and I'm sure that's because of my speeches. They've been here many, many, many times, and I see actually Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs are in the chat with us right now. So if you didn't already hear everything that I just said about your channel, there's a lot more that I could talk about, but I was so impressed because I literally went through a few of these videos just in the last couple of hours, and I was overwhelmed by the video production that they have done. And it's not just in the one video. I keep mentioning the best of 2022, but it's actually throughout their videos. They do an excellent vlogging style, and I have a feeling that from now on I'm going to enjoy the channel even more than I already have. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Chocolate Drop just dropped a super chat on us, and earlier It's Our Abundant Life did the same thing. So those are going to be the first two channels that we look at before I start spinning the wheel, but I've got quite a few members on there already. For anybody that's brand new to Superchat, the wheel and the screen are open to everyone, but it takes a little bit of time to get on there. Superchatters get put up on the screen right away in order, and members get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. So I'm just adding Charlene Heel, who is Conscious Business Services and pardon me, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. She's a powerhouse of energy and positivity with 2 channels, and Home Bartending with John is on there as well. They're both members, so I've got them on there with It's Our Abundant Life, which I'm going to actually take off because they're going to be up next. The Jay Jordan, who was here earlier, I caught him bowling today. I was hanging out in a couple of live streams today. I caught Wolfsbear Productions again. I caught the Jay Jordan. It was GA Girl Every Woman Wellness, who's a longtime friend, her birthday today, and I was lucky to catch that as well. So a lot going on YouTube today, and the Jay Jordan was bowling. I hope you'll go check that out because it's a different kind of video for him. Big Guinea Pig Love is in the house. Garden State Gardener, my dear friend Joe, was early. Natalie Nicole's ASMR is here, and Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is in the house as a member and a moderator. Scratch and PPA, of course, is always pretty much first in the door and here for every single stream that we do. He's been here almost 500 times now, if you can believe that. He is an incredible supporter, known as a shining jewel in the Tuber Chat family. And then, yeah, that's okay, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. What he's talking about is a morning stream I've been doing on my personal channel where I just hit the treadmill for an hour. Nothing out of control, certainly not a workout, but I am trying to get the tiniest bit of exercise in, at least to start the year off, and trying to step it up every day. But luckily a few people are supporting me literally every day and keeping that going, which I appreciate. Garden State Gardeners dropping a super chat on us as well. Thank you for that. Joe's done that countless times. So you're going to be up on the screen right after Chocolate Drop. I'm just grabbing another couple channels here. I see Frasball Collects is in the house from the UK, and the Bud Files are here as well. I was happy because I've been looking forward to catching them on a live stream, and actually caught about 3 in a row, 2 or 3 in a row a few weeks ago, which was cool. Eerie Frog, I actually saw them today. They were hanging out with Mr. Naz, who is responsible for naming our Wheel of Doom here. So you can see the smile on my face. You know, I'm always happy to see so many different creators coming through. But now that we're in the winter months, I live in Canada, about an hour and a half away from Toronto, and we are in winter, so I don't have the outdoor work that I usually do. It allows me a lot more time on YouTube over the next few months, and I'm really happy with what I've been able to catch from creators so far. Cake, Happy New Year with cherry on top and more is Danforth Avenue Wellness. They're here with us frequently. The Stock Explorer is here as a member and a moderator, and they will be live tomorrow morning. They do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings now, talking about stocks, crypto, and a lot of friendly conversation. Michael's Adventures may not be with us right now. He is another beloved and dedicated moderator, a dear friend to say the least, another creator who's been with us well over 2 years now. And he's just working today. He's here every stream he can be, always supports me on everything I do, with the exception only of when he has to work, and I appreciate that greatly. But he also makes sure that I remember to give his regards to everybody and let everybody know he's thinking about us when he can't be here. We'll likely see him again on the weekend. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. I'm going to do some more introductions. Backwoods Boy Small Engines, good to see you here. Chocolate Drop I mentioned already, of course. They're going to be up in a moment. Dirty Road Destiny Homestead. Oh, sorry, Dirt Road. Forgive that fumble. That's a little bit comical, I'm sure. Dirt Road Destiny Homestead. It's good to see you here. Growing What I Eat seems like a motivational channel. Somebody that's going to bring us some homesteading activities. Isaac's Video 17, Jarrett's Talks, and Joe Dirt Treasure are all here, along with Just Jason Keto and King Morgan. Little Ridge Farm is in the house, and I hope everybody will go visit that channel. They have gone through quite a bit this year, and that is a channel and a family story full of perseverance, and I'm glad that I've been able to connect with them. I'm glad I have that channel I can go and follow and keep up with them with as well. MMCH's family and Mr. Fulton Mraz are both in the house. Mr. Fulton Mraz has been a dear friend for over 3 years. Nicholas Family Adventures is also here, and they were early in the door before we even started. I'm just going to get them onto the wheel right now, though. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. The Gaming Ham is also here. And I know we've got some action in the chat. I'll catch that in a quick second. The Moody Artist, it's always good to see you here. They're a long time friend. Stace is here. I think we know that channel. It might have a slight name change, but I could be wrong about that. Sean the Great Gamer is a longtime friend. And Samantha's Lifestyle Mantha is somebody I just ran into actually out supporting other creators just in the last day or two as well. So, I'm going to catch this extra activity in the chat. Now, if anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see that I did miss, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. And, pardon me, I see that Growing What I Eat dropped a super chat, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I wonder if I recognize that creator. Your channel is going to be up right after Garden State Gardener, and then I see that the Moody Artist is just hitting us twice in a row here with a super sticker, and then gifting 5 memberships. My dear goodness, so thank you very much. That's an incredibly supportive thing to have done, and the Moody Artist has done that time and time again. So thank you. They are an incredible supporter. Eddie Lugo Studio, sorry I missed you in the chat there. And let me see if I can catch up and figure out who got those gifted memberships. Mr. Fulton Mraz picked one up from the Moody Artist there. And then a few more creators who may not be in the chat right now. So that answers a question for a lot of people. I know some people wonder if somebody gives gifts a bunch of memberships in a chat, can they go to people who are not in the chat right now? And they can, as we've seen many times. So thank you for that. The Moody Artist has been an incredibly supportive creator for a long time. So, oh yeah, that's one thing, Chocolate Drop. I never mentioned it, and I got to try to remember to mention that. I should put a robot on that. One of the things you're going to want to do is go down under the chat, if it's available to you, and just look at the Super Chat and memberships area, because there's a setting that you can put on that allows you to be a recipient of gifted memberships. But if you don't put it on, it might be off by default. It seems about half creators have it off by default. No idea why that is, but you have to turn that on so that if somebody gifts memberships on a channel, you have the opportunity to get one. And then, pardon me for missing a few people in the chat. Henry Leslie Vermont is here. Philip Lemon's in the house. I know there was something. Carpenter Self-Reliance asked something. If someone cuts one of your videos and makes a shorts for their channel and gets 1 million views, does the original creator get credit? That's a really interesting question. Now, I'm imagining that it's going to depend on how they've done it. If they do a standard clip, forgive me, I don't want to give you an answer if I'm unsure. I can't be certain about that. I can almost be certain that if they've taken the video, downloaded it, and edited it themselves and put it up, then you will not get credit unless they've given it to you. If you've done it through the YouTube system, like for instance, creating a short from a video, that might be a possibility. And I think that's something a lot of people can do. But forgive me, I just don't want you to quote me, because that's the first time somebody's asked me that question. It's something I didn't consider before. And then, wow, Philip Lemon, your daughter is 6 years old today. That's a wonderful age. I've been lucky enough to have been involved in raising a couple of kids. I've got a niece, a nephew, and a son of my own, not to mention a stepdaughter now. But I know that 6 can be a wonderful age. So happy birthday to your daughter, and thank you for letting us know. And then, yeah, Sam's Vlogs Trains and More says he has picked up a couple of gifted memberships while not being in the chat. So Carpenter Self-Reliance, forgive me for that. I'm actually going to give myself a reminder for something here. Hey Siri, remind me tomorrow at noon to look up clips for shorts. And then hopefully Siri's going to remind me, and I'll be able to get a better answer afterwards. Cali King 916 is in the house. Now, one of the things that you'll notice happens as well is that when somebody is gifted a membership, if they're not already in the chat, they might receive an email. And that sometimes brings people right into the chat right away. So Cali King 916 just came in, but I know that they got one of those memberships, which is cool. So I don't know if they got the notification or if they were just coming in. I actually caught Cali King 916 on a live stream earlier in the week as well. Again, forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. I'm a little bit later getting to channels than I usually but we've got well over 2 hours to go. We're usually here for 2.5 hours. So It's Our Abundant Life is coming up next, but thank you one more time, The Moody Artist, for that. I really do appreciate that. Your channel's going to be up right after Growing What I Eat. We always put Super Chatters and gifted memberships, or membership gifters, I should say, up on the screen right away in order. Members are on the wheel. We will start spinning the wheel soon enough. And after a little while, it usually takes quite a bit of time, but I will start adding names to the wheel from our chat list based on who's been most active in the chat. So it's much faster to get on the wheel if you're somebody who's constantly having conversation and contributing to the chat, as opposed to letting the stream run and hopping in once in a while. That's just a hint, but I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. And again, Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is who we were just looking at, our featured channel for today. It's Our Abundant Life dropped a super chat on us. They've done that countless times. They have been an unbelievably generous supporter ever since finding Tuber Chat, both here and on my personal channel. I can't believe how far behind I am. This feels almost impossible to me, so much so that I feel like I gotta double check what channel I'm on here. Let me grab a video. I'm gonna put that in my catch-up list, and let me grab something that I'll grab the 2 longest ones on the front page to put in my catch-up list. It's Our Abundant Life has 152 subscribers right now. And now this, I don't know if I want to categorize them as a homesteading channel, although the generosity seems in line with a lot of our homesteading friends. And I'm talking about gardening, ranching, farming, a lot of outdoor type channels that share information. But It's Our Abundant Life can take us indoors or outdoors. I've got to catch up with a couple videos, obviously, but they have brought us horseback riding. Sometimes they're doing things in the kitchen, and we find some serious family togetherness here. So I'm always happy to see that on a channel. I hope everybody will connect with them, and I'm sure you'll be happy to see the support coming back from them after you do. The Honorable Angelina Nordstrom, good to see you here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Gabriella Smarandaki. I watched one of your videos. You have a video called Get to Know Me, and I sat and I watched that video, and she actually goes through a lot of question and answer, common questions to be asked. So I got a chance to get to know Gabriella on her channel, and I heard you mention the name, so I think I've been pronouncing it wrong, but if I'm right, it's Smarandaki. So hopefully I've got that right now. And then I see a membership coming in. So welcome to the TNT Family Show. Thank you so much for that membership. We always put members onto the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat here. So I'm going to add you onto our wheel right now. And when we start spinning, you'll have your opportunity to come up, of course. And then, yeah, there's tons of different channels. Today's another busy day, Dirt Road Destiny. So thank you for that. Gail's Crafts and Coupons is coming up. Now, forgive me, I haven't looked into your collaboration, but she's got another one going on. She did one called Fall Fest, and she had, I think, 70 creators involved in that, if I'm not mistaken. Forgive me if I'm wrong about the detail. Gloria's Platter, my dear friend, brings us delicious looking content as well. So again, and Fifi's Journey, sorry, I don't think I said hello to you today, but it's good to see you here. I don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Love Gaming Kids Learning, good to see you here as well. Thank you for coming in. And again, we had some gifted memberships today, and I always forget to mention you have to turn a setting on to be able to receive gifted memberships. So when you go through the membership process, then you'll find the setting there, and forgive me because I'm not familiar exactly in which button to click and which way to go. I forget all the time. Scratch a PPA knows, I'm sure, but oh, and welcome the TNT Family Show has 354, which is cool. Hopefully we'll get you a little bit farther today. So Chocolate Drop is another longtime friend. So on their banner, they're talking love, life, and couponing. Now they do a bunch more, but you will find haul videos, maybe even shopping here. And Chocolate Drop is somebody who's had an inside joke with me for a long time. They call me Mr. Customer Service every time they're here, and it's it's not surprising, I'm sure, listening to the way that I often talk. But I do appreciate that. So you make me laugh every time you're here, Chocolate Drop. And 569 subscribers. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned today is that, oh, Mom's New Year birthday. Oh, interesting, Sean the Great Gamer. I must have missed that. AG Born Jamaican, I see you coming in. And, pardon me, my voice already is having trouble. AG Born Jamaican, I just got to get you onto the wheel. They happen to be a member, of course. Gabriella, I didn't put you on the wheel either. Pardon me while I try to get caught up here a little bit. AG Born Jamaican has been a long-time friend, but I've been running into them lately, again, supporting other creators. Chocolate Drop is up right now. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So next up is Garden State Gardener. He dropped a super chat on us again. He's done that countless times, and Garden State Gardener is known very well here in the Tuber Chat family for a few different reasons. And then thank you, the Gaming Ham. I'll have to check that afterwards. I typically don't get into the other social networks while I'm here. As a matter of fact, I'm off Instagram right now too. Try to keep on in case the moderators need to get to me for any reason. And pardon me for that. So Garden State Gardener is Joe, and let me find him here because he posts so frequently it's tough to find him. There's Joe right there in the Puckerbutt Hot Sauce of the Month video. And this is a creator who fuses friendships together. I describe his channel as a very special one because, in my opinion, you really do feel like you're a part of a community. He does this incredible job of making everyone feel included, and he's got a really wild time going on. So he's growing rapidly, but he's got a Sunday Fun Day live stream that's very popular, and it's not uncommon to find 70 to 100 people in there at a time. You'll find some familiar faces, you'll meet lots of new friends, he does giveaways, and it's very fast-paced and high energy. But Garden State Gardener is also known for a lot of shout-out videos. He possibly has done more shout-out videos than any other creator in the Tuber Chat family. I really believe that's possible. And then as well, he's fully monetized, lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And of course, we're going to get garden updates, and he's going to talk about other homesteading activities. But this is also a very generous creator willing to share a lot of really vibrant content, if that makes any sense, with other creators as well. Yeah, I know, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. As one of these days, I plan on getting a system together where I do a better job at that. Mike's Computer Tips, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Ruthie's This and That and Family, good to see you here. Frasball Collects just dropped a super chat on us, and I see Don Ray B coming into the chat. So I'll get them onto the wheel right away. Frasball Collects I had put on there earlier, but we're going to step them up now because we always put Super Chatters on the screen right away in order. So they will be up after the Moody Artist. And Garden State Gardener, like I said, has done a lot of shout out videos, but they talk about a lot of other homesteading activities, almost like gardening, almost farming, almost ranching types of things in between the other fun stuff on the channel. And he's posting every day, every single day. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Joe. And like I said, he's been a dear friend for a long time. He's done at least 5 shout-out videos for TuberChat. And I appreciate those as well. Growing What I Eat is up on the screen for the very first time. They dropped a Super Chat on us as well, so we're putting them up right away. And we're going to see what they've got going on their channel. Now, when we connect, we always want to make sure we're watching videos that are at least 3 minutes long. In the case of this creator, their videos are shorter than that right now. So what I'm going to do is take the longest video that they have, and I'm going to put this in my watch later list, just because I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you have our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're here usually 4 days a week, but we mix up the days and times so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Side Gig Crafts, good to see you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Fallen Arkansas Veterans, good to see you here. And I'm just going to take another video from Growing What I Eat, and I'm going to put this in a catch-up list. This is something I can recommend to everybody as well. While we're connecting with other creators, I always describe the minimum here, which is to watch a video of at least 3 minutes from beginning to end, leave a comment of 3 or 4 sentences, give the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the bell on. But you're always free to do more than I talk about, of course. I just mentioned the minimum because we know that that works, and I promise you, when I'm outside of TuberChat in all of your channels bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I connect in exactly the way we describe in our description here. And I really don't go too much farther, to be honest with you. But one of the things you can do is take an extra video or 2 or any number, put them in a special playlist that you have, maybe your watch later list, and let that run after the stream. You can just run it when you're sleeping, when you're eating, when you're going out, anytime at all, if you have the ability to do that. And that shows YouTube that you cared so much about that creator's content, you already went back for seconds and maybe even thirds. So the Moody Artist is coming up right now, and they have been an incredibly generous creator for a long time, and a dear friend, so unbelievably supportive, and they've been making frequent appearances here. They just dropped a super chat on us today and gifted 5 memberships, so I really do appreciate that. Forgive me, Growing What I Eat, I didn't realize you took over our stream boss position. That's the video game life meter under our camera there. Every super chat and membership knocks a little bit of life off of our stream boss. The last person to knock them out and take over gets some extra exposure for a little while. And then thank you, Chocolate Drop. You made a few new friends. One of the things you might want to keep in mind as well, I know we've got a few new channels here today, is to keep track of everybody that you're connecting to here so that you can go back tomorrow or the next day, make sure you're still subscribed to them, and then you can go through their channels, and if they have their subscriptions public, you'll be able to see if you're still in there, or otherwise reach out politely and let them know that they've got to reconnect. YouTube loves to play games with all of our numbers. And then thank you so much, Gloria's Platter. Yes, our all the music you hear in the background of TuberChat is available as copyright-free music. You can use that for your videos and live streams. We have a separate channel for that, and it's available on all major music platforms. First Floor Audio, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And yes, on January the 20th, welcome to the TNT Family Show. We'll be having some surgery. So yes, we will definitely be thinking about you, praying for you. And hopefully it's something that's fairly routine. I've been through a few surgeries in my life, but all my stuff was fairly routine stuff. So nothing dangerous or anything like that. The Moody Artist is up here right now, and this is a creator who obviously is going to bring us beautiful content. And when we connect with their channel, we can see a lot of these videos. You can see when I roll over these are what they've been doing lately. I believe this is that program Procreate, and you get a chance to see kind of these this art changing while we watch, right? As a minimum, they also show us how to use that program if you were so inclined, and then as well there's a lot more on the channel. They've been a long-time friend, so now well over 2,400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Hilda DC, thank you for being here. I did put you on the wheel already. Jan Hines has been here from the beginning. I'm not sure if I said hello. I certainly don't mean to miss anybody. If there's anybody that I did miss in the chat, as long as you're still active conversating, I should get around to everybody. And then if you haven't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to get that done. You don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Frasball Collects is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. And thank you one more time. The Moody Artists, like I said, they have been overly generous today. They dropped not only a super chat, but 5 gifted memberships in the chat today. We've seen that kind of activity before, and the Moody Artist has been engaging in a lot of that here. So I really do appreciate that extra generous support. Frasball Collects comes to us from the UK. They are bringing us numismatic collectible coins. A lot of us will recognize these as things that are handed to each other as gifts or family heirlooms. Most of these are probably available in most countries in one way or another, and Frasball Collects is going to help us make sense of these collectible coins by giving us the story that comes along with each one. In Canada, these are popular, and actually only a couple of years ago found out that Canada actually produces a lot of coins around the world from the Royal Canadian Mint, where I was able to go and have a tour in our nation's capital. Oh my dear goodness, that is no joke. Welcome to TNT Family Show. Yeah, hopefully you're not feeling too bad. I'm sure that that's got to be overwhelming. And Cake Happy New Year with cherry on top and more is talking about stay, so hopefully we'll get a chance to look at that channel. We get through as many as we can every day in a 2.5 hour period. I know that's a long time, but we luckily are very busy, and I'm grateful for that as well. Now, I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just coming by quickly to give a thumbs up or hang out or let the stream run. I know we've got a few friends that do that as well. Our featured channel for today is Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs. If you haven't already connected with them, I hope you will. We feature a different channel every single day. On that note, I should mention, actually, I've got a couple of special things coming up. This Sunday, we're going to be featuring Have Cheetah Will View, who's actually a longtime friend of a couple of years now. I did an interview with him about a year ago, and we're going to do it again on Sunday. One of the things I like about these interviews is that I get an opportunity to deep dive into much more YouTube talk or social media talk, much more than we can here in the quick bite-size bits of information that we discuss here in between putting channels on the screen. So I hope everybody will join us for that. It's already set. We'll raid after that on Sunday. I say interview, but I really mean conversation. Sometimes these go on for a couple of hours, but the Stock Explorer actually has one lined up as well. So the following Saturday, I'll be with the Stock Explorer on their channel, and I'm really looking forward to these. I haven't been able to do a lot of these interviews for a few months, but I really enjoy them, and it gives us a chance to really talk about a lot more things that are kind of on everybody's mind, if that makes any sense. So I'm hopefully going to do a lot more of these as well. Sincerely Africa. Sincerely Africa. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Thank you, Connection. Connection of Lives and Interests 2020. It's good to see you here. I am just talking a mile a minute again. don't think anybody needs to ask me if today is a double monster day. But Cali King 916 is up, and he brings us a real down-to-earth look at Sacramento, California. And he takes us out, sometimes for a walk around, sometimes for a conversation to be had. Cali King 916 is a creator who's been with us for many, many, many months now. And, I had my eye on this channel right after they came in, because the first thing that I noticed right after we met Cali King 916 here in the Tuber Chat family is that they are out supporting other creators all the time, and I think that shows. They're growing rapidly now at over 1,700 subscribers. It looks like they're getting a lot of activity on these shorts, which is great. They're doing a good job there. But Cali King 916, I caught them here for this live stream. They do a lot of different ones. They'll take us around for a look at Sacramento, California, and I always appreciate these kinds of videos where we get a chance to get to know the creator behind the scenes as well. Corinne's Life, good to see you here. I've got you on the wheel. If anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps get another couple of creators here into Tuber Chat right now, but could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay, because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm when you share as well. So I was just mentioning the Stock Explorer. And like I said, a couple of Saturdays from now, we've got a plan. They will be featured on Tuber Chat. We will raid into an interview that I will do with them again. And then, thank you, Side Gig Crafts. And John H. Shelton, good to see you in the house as well. Thank you for coming in. Little Ridge Farm, thank you for the share. I really do appreciate that. One Busy Mama is an incredibly busy creator. For anybody that hasn't already connected with her, first of all, she does her own channel and a lot of streaming, but she's out supporting people all the time. I feel like almost every day that I can be out doing the same thing, I run into her somewhere. The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie, you had to get pizza. I understand. As a matter of fact, you might even motivate me. A few people know I've been walking on the treadmill every day, but it doesn't stop me when it's pizza time. It might be pizza time today after Tuber Chat. I haven't thought about what to do, actually. So that might be the thing. The Stock Explorer is up here, and they have been a dear friend for a long time. The Stock Explorer is actually the newest member of our moderator squad. I do not add moderators very often, and every single moderator here has been a dear friend of mine for a very long time, usually at least a year or more, and they're all dear friends of each other. They all have channels of their own. They all do their own thing, but they have one thing in common, and that is an overwhelming sense of generosity. So for that reason, you'll be welcome to meet more friends and family members when you visit any of their channels for premieres and live streams. So I hope you'll connect with each and every one of our moderators. And the Stock Explorer has an interesting channel because they are bringing us a level-headed and down-to-earth look at the stock markets and crypto markets. They do that through everything from beginner tutorials to advanced topics, and they bring it to us through shorts, videos, and live streams. There's a lot of friendly conversation on the channel, and sometimes they have charts and graphs for us to look at as well. They often have product in hand, and like I said, are an incredibly supportive creator. They're fully monetized now with super chats and memberships available when we get there. And then thank you so much. And I really do appreciate the kind words. Welcome to TNT Family Show. I really do appreciate that. And, one of the thoughts behind the idea of Tuber Chat, there are other growth streams out there, lots of them. But one of the things that inspired the idea here was generosity that I saw in other creators. The idea, of course, is that if all of the generous creators out there could have a place to meet, to truly support each other over the long term and build friendships, wouldn't it be wonderful, and we would all move faster and have a more strong and solid foundation for our channel. So that's what we see here, and I'm very grateful for that as well. So Tropical Buzz is another channel from the Stock Explorer. This is Nora here, and here they seek to educate us about plant life, some of which is already there and some of which they're going to grow themselves. They're already getting involved in seed swaps and challenges, and they happen to be in Florida, so they should be able to grow different things year-round. I'm looking forward to a lot of that. Thank you, John H. Shelton. He always tweets for us. Anybody who shares us out on Twitter gets added to a special Twitter list that we have that is something you can find on our front page with over 150 of the Tuber Chat family channels that you know are active on Twitter, you know are active here, and willing to share for others. So you might find some people to trade favors with over there. And I put out a tweet for every stream, so you can simply retweet that if you'd like to, and that counts for that. I see Emotion is in the house. He's a longtime dear friend and a talented singer and songwriter who's here as both a moderator and a gold member. So we see his channel every single day in the slides that run. Forgive me, Sam, the outdated slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And we see his link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. Charlene Heel is in the house, and she's got two channels, actually, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities we saw earlier. She also is a member, so we had her on the wheel. And then thank you so much. Welcome to TNT Family Show for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, your channel is going to be the next one that we look at on the screen before I spin the wheel again. We always put super chatters up right away. Members get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And thank you for the kind words as well. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is in the house. We'll get them onto the screen. And Charlene Heel, when we talk about this channel, we see wellness coaching from this creator, but she also brings us a lot of motivation and encouragement that comes along with that. Now, like I said, she's got two channels, but here she's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and membership. She brings shorts, videos, and live streams. When I hop over to the second channel, there it is right there. Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. She's got some shorts here for us, more videos, more live streams. Here we get wealth, spirituality, and entrepreneurship. So the opportunities to build wealth on top of the motivation and encouragement that we know from Charlene Heel on both channels. So hopefully everybody will connect with her on both. Yeah, is it that long? Is it that long? Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. I never realize how long it is. I got to get a system in place for that, or it's going to be time for me to start asking for some help pretty soon. So let me spin the wheel. And yeah, I don't mean to leave those so outdated. And then let's look at the J. Jordan. So I was talking about this today because the J. Jordan is posting like 3 times a day. They are everywhere all the time. Past Life Explorer, good to see you in the house. Another longtime friend for about 2 years. And part of me, welcome the TNT family. I was supposed to put your channel up right now. I'll put it up next, and I will beg your forgiveness in missing that for a quick second there. Sometimes I get wrapped up in talking and slip over a few things here and there. But I'll get it up next for sure. The J. Jordan posts, like I said, every day, usually multiple times a day. I see them out on other people's channels. I can't believe how far behind I am. I'm going to take your keyboard learning video. I'm going to put that on my catch-up list. But I did catch them today for a live stream. Now, they've got shorts here. You see a lot of that. This creator's known for fitness. They also bring a lot of music to us. They constantly hop in on other people's channels. They've got a vibrant live stream going all the time. And I caught them for this one as well earlier today where they were literally out bowling. One story I've probably told more than once, like most others, is that one of my first full-time jobs when I was 16 years old was working in a bowling alley, and I kept that job for way too long. But it was something else. So it was funny to see, or fun to see, the J. Jordan. And he still keeps up with the chat. He had bowled a 180-something in the game that I caught him for, and I'm not sure what happened after that. But I was happy to catch him on that stream because it's a different piece of content for this creator, right? And I'm happy to see that as well. So over 1,600 subscribers. The J Jordan is just killing it. Already monetized as well. I wonder if they're going to set up memberships, but they did have super chats available. Am I right about that, or I can't be mistaken? Yeah, they got super chats because I saw that today. And then next up is going to be Welcome to TNT Family Show. Now, if anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Old AF reviewers, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Welcome the TNT Family Show. We've got your channel up here now. Now, that's a creator I'm still getting to know, but we're going to go through their channel right now and have a good look, and I'll see what I'm going to do about catching up with them a little bit and going through some of their content. We see a lot of shorts on the front page. They also do videos and live streams, and they're obviously going to motivate us in a spiritual way when we get there. I'm going to take one of your latest videos, not the silent live stream, but I'll take this one here so that I can just hang out with you a little bit and see what's going on. And one of the things I like about putting channels on the screen here in Tuber Chat is that over time I get to know the channels over weeks and months by watching videos and hanging out in live streams and premieres. I get to know the content. And then if you want to connect on the outside social networks, I'm always happy to get to know creators as well. Anybody can reach out anytime. It doesn't have to be for questions, but it can be if there's something you think I can help with. Otherwise, I always enjoy learning lessons or hearing lessons learned along the way from different creators. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. So anybody can reach out anytime. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time as well. Annabelle TV is in the house. She brings fun everywhere that she goes. I'm going to get her onto our wheel right now because she happens to be a member. And thank you one more time. Welcome the TNT Family Show for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. And we always put super chatters on the screen right away. Members get added to the wheel like Annabelle TV right there as soon as we see them in the chat. Buddha of Destiny Namaste is another longtime friend, probably of over 2 years, like Stock Explorer as well. And it's wonderful to see these channels that are growing so well, so strong, so solid, so rapidly, still coming around to meet new creators, especially in the right way. So I really do appreciate that. And like I said, I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. If anybody has not already given a thumbs up, I will ask for that. Those really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to get that done. You don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up from time to time, especially when I'm on a phone. Next up is Mona Did What. I just spun the wheel. We'll see what she's got going on for today. Mona Did What has been making frequent appearances. I think she's been here every single day and been catching my other streams as well. And then, yeah, thank you, John H. Shelton. Yeah, thank you very much. Sincerely, pardon me, Sincerely Afrikia. I got to get used to that name. Hugo Homestead, good to see you in the house. Another longtime friend. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. But I'm glad that you're here, sincerely. And hopefully you'll meet some new friends. My recommendation for anybody that is brand new is to take your time. Meet people one by one. You'll always have a lot of creators coming through Tuber Chat. It might be interesting to know there's always over 100 channels within a 2.5 hour period that will come through here. That's gets quite obvious as time goes on. But you'll always have opportunity to meet lots of different creators. So taking your time is the best way. Make sure those connections are solid. And YouTube hopefully won't play games with your numbers after you're done here today. Mona Did What is up right now. This is a creator I'm still getting to know. But like I said, they've been here just about every single day lately. And I see a lot of different things on the channel. But they're telling us that they post weekly sewing and crafting videos and shorts of their everyday life. They're also learning learning to quilt. They're sharing that with us as well. So here they are with some quilting right here. And a lot of quilting actually in the last few videos that they've been doing. But I have a feeling that we've got a lot to learn on this channel as well as be entertained by. So I'm going to grab this latest video. I know it's a shorter one. Actually, that's an ASMR. I'm going to grab something a little bit longer for you just to give you a couple of watch minutes. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list, and this is another quilt sandwich video, and we'll see what that's all about. 539 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 600 she's thinking about. And if anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get another couple of creators into Tuber Chat right now, but could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay because of the engagement signals that are sent into the YouTube algorithm when you share. So we're going to go for 3 minutes. We're going to come back and we're going to look at a moderator and a member, which is Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and more. All right, we're back and we're looking at Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and more. There's a few things going on here, but I see She Stole My Thunder came in, as they have done many times before. and they are offering to buy me a coffee from Tim Hortons, and maybe a little bit more, so I will make sure that I do that. I've been drinking a hot chocolate almost every day. I don't know what's up with that. It's a phase that I seem to be going through, more so than coffee, but I'm definitely going to do that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it tonight too. I've got a bit of a drive after in a few hours, so thank you for that. She Stole My Thunder as a fellow Canadian, so they definitely know how cold it can get up here. They're a little way away from me in the next province over, but I do appreciate that for sure. We will look at She Stole My Thunder next. We always put Superchatters on the screen right away in order, so we'll look at that channel right after Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More before we spin the wheel. As well, Sam pointed out something earlier today offline with an Instagram conversation, and was talking about the new policy updates. So you're going to find possibly emails, or you might want to look occasionally in your YouTube Studio dashboard if you can get to a computer. I know not everybody runs their YouTube channel off a computer or gets on there often, but if you can, first of all, the analytics are something I always want to push everybody to look at as much as you can possibly stand, but as well, the policy updates are there, and it, for instance, talks about the new way of monetizing shorts videos and the new eligibility requirements for the YouTube Partner Program, which adds a new path. So you don't necessarily have to have the 4,000 hours of watch time if you can get 10 million views on shorts videos in 90 days. I believe that that's equally as hard. They probably put a lot of thought into that. So I don't think it's easy, but it's something that people can pursue and gives another path, which is great. But it's something you want to keep your eyes out for, right? We always want to make sure that we're reading the terms, understanding for the most part, and then accepting them. You wouldn't want to be excluded from anything for sure. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody else coming into the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody here. I don't mean to miss anybody. And then Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is up right now. So this creator obviously is going to bring us a lot of train videos and a lot more than that. Let me just take one of his new videos. I shared this out, but I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to put it in my catch-up list. That'll give me a chance to go through that. And then Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships. When we get there, he comes to us, obviously, from the UK. And I appreciate, you know, our friends from the UK being here. I know it's very late for you. We have a lot of creators from all over the world. All of us do on our YouTube channels eventually. And it's wonderful to see that. But it's something we have to keep in mind as well. Some people are coming and staying up late to visit us and things like that. Or getting up early to visit us, and hopefully everybody shares their appreciation with their viewers, with their moderators when that kind of thing happens. So Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is here as a moderator and a member, as a matter of fact, and he has been a dear friend for a very long time. He's been a member for over 2 years now. He became a member a couple of Christmases ago, as a matter of fact. Now on his channel, like I said, you're going to find a lot of train videos. These can be of the trains themselves or the stations they depart from. They can be indoors or outdoors. And sometimes it's a look around, sometimes he's taking a trip or telling a story, and sometimes he's giving us tips and tricks for when we want to take a train travel of our own. Cottonwood Ranch, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Jamie Hart is in the house. She brings a ton of different variety on her channel. Let me get her ready to go here. She is getting added to the wheel. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More as well brings us a lot of vlogging, and he also brings us a lot of live streaming. So there's shorts here as well. I keep forgetting to look at his shorts. I just want to see what he's doing here. He's got a few with thousands of views, which is great. And then he also does a lot of live streaming. Now, some of these are very interactive because, first of all, he gives us channel updates. We get a chance to hang out with Sam, get to know him a little bit better, hear what's going to happen with the channel. But he also does Q&A videos and sometimes even trivia games and things like that as well. So there's a bit of variety here. We get a wonderful chance to get to know Sam. And like I said, he's been a dear friend for a long time. Life with Mountain Folk, I'm going to get you onto the wheel right now. And Annabelle TV, thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. She has done that before, of course, and reinforcing that coffee idea. So we're going to look at Annabelle TV right after She Stole My Thunder in just another moment here. Just trying to keep my wheel cleaned up. I don't always clean it up while we go as well as I should. And then thank you for everybody reminding each other about those thumbs up. They really do help. If I've missed anything in the chat that anybody's meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open, hopefully catch it the next time around. And She Stole My Thunder is up here right now. You can see generosity in this creator with a lot of featured channels on their front page. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on the audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages this way. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. That's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. And then as well, when we look at She Stole My Thunder, they talk on their banner about reviewing books, movies, and art, but you can see that there's a lot more. They've actually got a brand new video here, and I'm just going to take this botanical garden video and put that in my catch-up list so I can keep caught up. Annabelle TV's dropping another super chat on us there, and I wonder if they're trying to snipe the stream boss position. It doesn't always work. This is a big problem, but it looks like they got it, which is great. So Annabelle is going through everybody's video descriptions, because a lot of creators, including myself, will put affiliate links in their video descriptions, and most if we lose the stream within the next half hour, we will restart one. Where I am is very bad. I'm just in a different location today than usual. I will restart if we need to, and I'm just looking to see if we're actually done. Oh dear goodness. Let me see if it's off. I'm going to lose my chat too. Oh, there we go. Oh, it looks like we're still on. Okay, pardon me. So She Stole My Thunder, like I said, does more than reviewing books, movies, and art. And hopefully everybody will connect with them. You'll see what I'm talking about and the support that comes back from this creator, because they have been an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. So let's move on to Annabelle TV. And thank you one more time, She Stole My Thunder, for your super chat. I absolutely will return to Tim Hortons on my way out today and fulfill that obligation. Annabelle TV came in and seconded that motion, so I appreciate that as well. And pardon me while I'm wrecking my wheel here. There we go, Annabelle TV. This is a creator who they've recently updated their banner again. This is a creator who always brings fun in everything that they do, both inside their channel and outside. I see Annabelle TV supporting other creators all the time, and they bring engagement here in Superchat as well. Usually a little bit of comedy comes with the fun that they bring. Growing with Hudson, good to see you here, and VS Speaks Royally is in the house as well. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And then the Numas Maniac, thank you very much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, your channel will be the next one that we look at. We always put super chatters on the screen right away in order. And then we'll get back to spinning the wheel shortly. And if the stream is glitchy too much, then just please try refreshing. If we glitch, please try. Oh, goodness. If we glitch, please try refreshing. Annabelle TV, for the most part, brings us mukbang-style challenges and reviews. A lot of these are collaborations with other creators as well, which is always interesting to see. They've got a lot of featured channels here as well. Sometimes we get garden updates and some more fun from this creator in their variety. I'm just going to grab their New Year's resolution video, and I'm going to put that into my catch-up list. That will give me a chance to catch up with them. They're obviously posting frequently. Annabelle TV now has 757 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther to Super Chat. She's done that many times before and has taken over as our stream boss for a little while. Next up is going to be the Numismaniac. If anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The next channel we're looking at is the Numismaniac, because they dropped a super chat on us just a moment ago, and this is another fellow Canadian. I recognize the quarter very well. I'm assuming that's a quarter. It could be a special edition. Oh, I think this is a special edition silver maple leaf, actually, so forgive me for that. Yes, a special edition. The silver maple leaf is the coin, much like the American eagle, or pardon me, or like a Krugerrand, I think might be from Australia. And forgive me if I'm wrong about that. I'm still learning. But this is a precious metal, along with a lot of numismatic collectible coins that we'll find from the Numismaniac. I'm behind with you, so I'm going to take a mail call video here, and I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will give me a chance to catch up with you and give me something to watch. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. This is an interesting video. For the life of me, the Numismatic, why can't I remember the name of the channel? The Numismaniac, where you make this is your channel as well, am I right? The Santa Claus channel, I think it was. Oh, pardon me. I wish I could remember for the life of me. Spirit in the Sky Blue, good to see you here. They do a wonderful thing on that channel where they're giving personalized messages from Santa Claus right before Christmas. And I think that's just a really, really cool thing. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to the Numismaniac, and you'll likely see their Santa Claus channel later in the year again as well. 711 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 we know that they're thinking about. And again, pardon me if I've missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody is active in the chat, we should get around to everybody. I'm going to spin the wheel again, but thank you one more time for that super chat, the Numismaniac. I really do appreciate that. They've done that many times before. And it looks like AG Born Jamaican is going to come up right now. Oh, there it is. I'm so sorry. Yes, Santa Claus, North Pole, Canada. I don't know why that slipped from me. I had it in my mind. I find, at least for myself, that the names that are the longest are the ones that seem to be the easier ones to remember for me. But see, it mentions do-it-yourself videos and vlogs, but there's actually a lot more here as well, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and seeing what they're talking about. I'm just going to grab a special video from them here where they're showing us one of their favorite places to either eat or grab something to eat by the look of it. And Annabelle TV, it's not your fault this time. Yeah. And then oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I should have known that. She stole my thunder in Canada. The postal code for Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. And that's okay. Well, if the stream is glitchy, we will come back up one time. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to AG Born Jamaican. They're an incredibly supportive creator as well. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up on the screen. Oh, yeah. Fallen Arkansas veteran. Mine is just a problem with the router. We've been meaning to get it replaced. You know, if the dear Lord would give us an extra hour in the day, maybe we'd get some of these things done. But hopefully sooner than later. But we'll see. We will fight through it for today. And on Saturday and Sunday, I'll be home. We have a little bit better situation over there. And then Gail's Crafts and Coupons is up right now. This is another channel from Gail's Southern Living. And she's been a dear friend for a long time. She's actually gone farther than giving us a shout-out video. Gail's done this twice and made videos that are more like how to use Superchat videos, which is really cool because it gives you an idea of how Gail particularly thinks everybody can get the most value out of their time here, and I really appreciate those. Gail's Crafts and Coupons is now at 994 subscribers, so I'm going to do something here. I don't do it unless it's like literally within the last few, but I'm going to do it now. I'll show you a website if you haven't already seen this called Social Blade, and this is a channel where you can get some interesting predictions about your own channel, but you can look up just about anybody here and get their channel to come up. There is one interesting feature that I often use on this site, and this is the live subscriber count. So I'm going to drag this off. I'm going to keep this in the bottom corner of our screen, and it should ultimately be giving us a somewhat live count, and hopefully we can push Gail's Crafts and Coupons all the way to their 1,000 subscribers today. Now usually, like I said, we don't want to push because we want to make sure everybody's connecting the right way. It's extremely important that we're following the full procedure, but when we're this close, we can sometimes get that happening, especially because we should still be here for an hour if we're able to hold the internet together. I've still got a lot of names on the wheel, long way to go, and like I said, we should still be here for another hour and 15 minutes or so. And Gail's Crafts and Coupons is going to help us save money, but as well, this is a creator who comes to us from the homesteading community of channels, so you know that she will likely want to share knowledge and resources, and that includes with YouTube itself. So here's an open collaboration that she's got going on, Scrapbook Page Tuesday, and this is a second collaboration that she's done. She did one a few months ago called Fall Fest, and she got a I think it was 69 creators, 70 creators, somewhere thereabouts to participate in that. Now, I'm behind with her again, so I'm just going to take her latest friend mail video. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. That will give me something to watch from Gail's Crafts and Coupons. And I'm just going to hit Gail's Southern Living and see what they've got going on this channel right now. I noticed some activity in the chat. The Edmonton Numismatic Society, good to see you here, so thank you for coming in. The Hobby of Kings, yes, for sure. I am a fan of precious metals. I don't do any collecting, but I have the smallest amount of both silver and gold, as a matter of fact, but only investment grade. The Edmonton Numismatic Society, we're going to put your channel up on the screen next because of that super chat. We always put super chatters up on the screen right away. We'll get back to spinning the wheel shortly. Outgoing Azzy's in the house. They happen to be a member, so we'll put them onto the wheel right away. Members always get added onto the wheel. We'll get to some more channels from our chat list after a little while. And then I'm not sure what you mean, Outgoing Azzy, but I'll try to, if you want to reach out on another social network like Instagram or Facebook, I'll see what I can figure out about that. And yeah, Gail is so close on that second channel, so I'm not sure if she's still here. I'll check. It doesn't look like she might be in the chat right now. Gail's Southern Living is a homesteading channel, and this is where she has over 2,200 subscribers. She's fully monetized here and about to hit it on that second channel as well. So Super Chats and memberships available. First Floor Audio's in the house, and only in the break, I went over to Instagram for a quick second. I noticed they're actually live right now, but they're hanging out in the chat at the same time. So that's a really busy friend of ours. There's Lee over there at First Floor Audio. But we'll see if they're still on in another hour and 15 minutes. Maybe we'll go over there again after if we can hold the stream together. My internet's not acting perfectly today. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Gail's Southern Living and her channel, Gail's Crafts and Coupons. She is an incredibly supportive and generous creator. She does a lot to help others hit different milestones and grow their channels as well. The Edmonton Numismatic Society, I've got you on the screen right now. Thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. We are not yet connected. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is go through your videos. I'm going to take this 20-minute one here and I'm going to put this into my watch later list. What I will do with that is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you have our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We are usually here 4 days a week, but we mix up the days and times so we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Exploring with Eric, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is in the house. I'm going to get them onto the wheel. They're going to take Emotion's place. And when I look for Emotion, I have to search a special term, and I'll put it in the chat for everyone. Emotion New Soul. And the reason why is because this is a very short name for a channel and a very popular word. And when we look for Emotion New Soul, we're going to find Emotion, who's here in the chat with us as a member and a moderator, but we're going to find New Soul R&B Music when we get to their channel. So that's why we search in that way. So he will come up first when you search Emotion New Soul. Probably his video will come up and you'll get to this channel. He's got a new banner here, but we all recognize that beautiful avatar he's had for a long time. Emotion is an official artist channel, of course, and this is a talented singer and songwriter with well over 3,100 subscribers now. You know, I say of these, pardon me, you know, I say of channels of this size, pardon me, I gotta chill a little bit here, I guess. I say of channels of this size, 3,000 or more, that there must be much to be learned from them as well as entertained and inspired by because of what they must have already been through in their YouTube journey. We can all imagine what it takes to get there. What we're going to find from this talented singer and songwriter here is their original works, usually in the form of music videos. Sometimes those are in premieres or live streams or singles. And then as well, he rounds out the channel with some shorts and some reaction videos as well, where he's done very well. He's got some members only content, fully monetized, lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Andre Southgate is in the house. Good to see you here. He brings prize fighting to the Tuber Chat family. And then when we look at Emotion, I'm going to hit his second channel, Writing with Emotion New Soul. This is where we get a behind the scenes look at how the music is made and the man behind the music. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with him here as well. We'd love to push him towards 800 subscribers. And Writing with Emotion New Soul is going to bring us some more shorts and reaction videos and an occasional compilation over here as well. Cruise Vet Adventures, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to get you onto the wheel right away. They happen to be a member and they bring us cruising content, of course. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to get that done. You don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give a thumbs up from time to time, especially when I'm on a phone. The Gaming Ham is up here right now. He's actually got 2 different channels. This creator is an advocate for the ham radio community, but brings us a lot of video gameplay on this channel. And with 259 subscribers, we see shorts, videos, and live streams. They actually expanded their content a while back into some 3D printing, and now they bring us a second channel called the 3D Printing Ham as well. So we'll have a look at what he's got going on over here. And 13 subscribers right now. We'd love to encourage this creator by helping get this channel going. They've posted a handful of different videos right now, as well as some shorts. And I'm sure eventually we'll get some live streaming on this channel as well. And then thank you very much. Welcome the TNT Family Show for the thumbs up. It might be Social Blade, Outgoing Azzy. It might be. There's a YouTube channel, and I forget what. There's a few of them, but I think it's called like Top 50 YouTubers or something like that. And it's got a live count in a grid. They've got like 50 names up there. It's kind of cool to see, but it's pretty basic, and it's only the top YouTubers are on there. But this that I've got, Outgoing Azzy, if you see in the bottom corner, is Social Blade. This is the live sub count. And I'm using this right now because Gail's Crafts and Coupons is very, very, very close to 1,000. We'd love to get her there if we can. FR Humphrey, thank you for coming in. Forgive me, I didn't put you on the wheel yet. I'm going to put you on the wheel right this second. They happen to be a member. We always put members onto the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And Xena the Sassy Crafter, it's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I have caught Xena the Sassy Crafter many times, both on her channel and supporting others. I hope everybody will connect with her. Coco America and Merak, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Good to see you in the house for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody will be willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Outgoing Azzy is going to come up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel for today. Outgoing Azzy is a very outgoing creator, to say the least, and he's posting live streams, shorts, and videos. I was lucky because, you know, as we build our friendships with creators, it's interesting to watch each other's journeys. And I know that here we're going to find a lot of creators that are always wishing well for each other, but also happy for the progress that we see being made. And thank you, Xena the Sassy Crafter, for the Happy New Year wish for everybody in the chat. Hopefully your New Year is off to a good start. I hope I can catch you again very soon. And Outgoing Azzy is somebody I was fortunate enough to be able to catch for their very first live stream. So he's been at it a few times. He's got some shorts videos and then a lot of regular videos as well. But some of these have done spectacularly well. And Outgoing Azzy does a great job of collaborating with other creators also. So well over 6,300 subscribers, on his way towards 6,400 right now. And he always uses his community tab to share out for others as well. So a lot of generosity in this creator also. Dawn Ray B is coming up, and this is an inspiring creator because she particularly wants us to be able to chase our dreams, make them come true, and the reason why is because she's actually doing that for herself right now. She recently started the homesteading lifestyle, moving to 4 acres, and is bringing us her journey while we're there. I see she's got a brand new video, and I'm going to take this and add it into my catch-up list so I can keep caught up with Dawn Ray B. And then Outgoing Azzy's got some big videos in the works. That's great. So it looks like Gail's Crafts and Coupons has made 1,000 subscribers, which is wonderful. So thank you very much, everybody. Gail is a dear friend. She really does put other creators first. She wants to help others with their YouTube journey, grow their channels, and hit different milestones like that as well. So I hope we can get a few more subscribers for Gail's Crafts and Coupons, because you know that YouTube likes to play games with our numbers. They take our views, our thumbs up, our watch hours. They even take our thumbs down, thank goodness, sometimes. But just in that case, we want to make sure that Gail's Crafts and Coupons has hit the 1,000 and gets far beyond. I don't know if she's in the chat right this second. She was in here for a while. Oh, I'm sorry that I missed that, Xena the Sassy Crafter. I hope you filmed that. The reason why is because I've seen Xena the Sassy Crafter, and I don't think I think I've only ever seen one video. Forgive me if I'm mistaken. I don't think I've ever heard you sing. But I understand that you do. And that could have been maybe even from Instagram, now that I'm thinking about it. Is that possible? But I hope that got filmed, or I hope you have thoughts of doing that at some point in the future. Let me spin the wheel. Don Ray B, another incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And if anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps get another couple of creators here into Tuber Chat right now, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay, because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm when you share. I actually caught Danny Days. She changed her channel name to Danny Days Ahead now, but she I caught her singing today on our live stream, and I know a lot of people really enjoy it because she is a spiritual creator, so it's always uplifting. And then Scratch and Pete PA is here with over 1,400 subscribers, halfway now on the road to 1,500. Fully monetized, Super Chat's available to support him with when you get there. I'm hoping for memberships, and I just keep pushing that. Scratch and Pete PA is up right now, and this was a special live stream the other day. He is known as a shining jewel, Tuber Chat family. I describe him that way often here. He seems to be everywhere all the time, and is actually the creator that inspired me to even use that term to describe others that I see supporting so much. Now, Scratch and Pete PA literally is bouncing in between premieres and live streams all the time. A lot of us probably shake our head and wonder how he exactly does it. But he has on his own channel an interactive series of videos. These are called the Scratch Challenge, and this is where he pits two lottery scratch tickets against each other. You get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. It sets a series apart, makes it unique, and a lot of fun to be a part of. And then, thank you, Outgoing Azzy. And then Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. I'm not sure if I said hello, but I did get you on the wheel. Now, when we look at Scratch and Pete PA, we also see that this creator, with perfect consistency for over 2 years now, puts out a video every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. And what you're going to find there is a fast-rolling chat, faster than Tuber Chat, faster than most others, even in the Tuber Chat family. He rivals those of Garden State Gardener or Hilda DC or the Stock Explorer because of the overwhelming support that he gives to others, and it comes back in a rush and flood of support all at once. So I hope everybody will join him because it's really fast-paced, really high energy, and it makes that a lot of fun to be a part of as well. So I'm going to drop this now. We got Gail's Crafts and Coupons a few extra subscribers. She might be out working on her channel. That might be helping at the same time as well, but she's a dear friend, so that's wonderful. And see who is coming up next. I know the internet is playing around with us. If we're Love Gaming Kids Learning, good to see you in the house. You've been on the wheel for a while. We're going to get your channel up on the screen. I've seen them supporting others. Now, this is a channel that is made for kids, so we can't leave a comment here. One of the things we always do when we connect creators is make sure that we leave a Meaningful, genuine comment. I usually recommend 3 or 4 sentences. In the case of videos or channels made for kids, that's not possible. You'll also that they've got a lot of premieres coming up, but we can't set a notification for those, unfortunately. So I don't know if YouTube's going to change that at any point in the near future or not. But Love Gaming Kids Learning has been a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Another generous creator as well, and they've been